Hello, everyone, and welcome to We Take You Places, the podcast for international students at the University of Marburg. In today's episode, we will dive into how to find the perfect degree program. From archaeology to visual arts, from American studies to physics, there are so many different options, and it can be daunting to make the right choice. Over the next 15 minutes, Alex will help you to find the degree program that works best for you. So, stay tuned.
Hello and welcome to another episode of our podcast, We Take You Places, made by the University of Marburg. So, I'm Alex, and today we're going to talk about how you can find the degree program that works best for you. So, what do we have? Let's say medicine, economics, philosophy, law, or maybe physics. Sometimes it can be so tough to make a choice, especially if it is one of the most important choices of your life. For some people, it can be the toughest decision of their lives. But before you start to check out websites of universities, of organizations, or are consulting people, you should think about your own strengths and things you are passionate about. What are the things you really like? Which were your favorite subjects in school? I went around and asked some fellow students about their motivation for their study programs. Let's see what they said. Hey Chiara. I know you're studying teaching. Can you please tell me a little bit more about your reasons of becoming a teacher?
During my time in high school, I noticed I'm really interested in all the things that have something in common with biology. So when I finished high school, I thought about teaching something in this direction, but I wasn't sure what exactly. I did an internship in a high school really close by to my neighbor town, and I noticed working with kids is so much fun, so I decided to study teaching for biology. And during my studies, I already noticed it's really important that you study something you're interested in to keep your motivation high and to learn as much as you can during your time.
So we can see that your own interests could be the key for successful study time. But after figuring that out, the next question would be, what can I study? Where can I study? And how can I do a decision between different degree programs? For answering these questions, we've got a service at Uni Marburg. It's called SAS. Here with me is Inga from the SAS. Hello, Inga. Can you please tell me what SAS stands for?
So SAS stands for Zentrale Allgemeine Studienberatung, which roughly translates to Central Student Advisory Service. And it's a service offered by the university for all students and prospective students. And the main goal of the SAS is that they provide students with information on what to study, and they support their individual choices, and they also can help you choose the correct degree for you. And basically, they provide professional help for all those questions.
All right. And what is your target group? So which people are interested in your service?
The target group for the SAS is basically anyone who needs advice on the topics that I just mentioned. That could be prospective students, for example, someone who is interested in applying to Marburg University and maybe needs some help deciding what to study. But it could also be of help for someone who is already enrolled at Marburg University and who maybe needs help finding out about study methods or about career planning.
So basically everyone can use your service, right? And is it expensive, cheap, or what is the fee for it?
There is no fee for the service. It's free and open to anyone. For example, also to international students. They just need to send an email to zas@uni-marburg.de and they can make an appointment within the office hours, which can also be remote.
So the SAS can help us finding the right degree program. But what can I study at Uni Marburg?
Something that I really like about the University of Marburg is that you can basically you can almost study everything and anything at Marburg University. We have more than 100 degree programs, I would say. And you can study anything from languages to life sciences, arts, and for example, also theology. And so we offer a really wide range of different degree programs.
And what would you say is very special for Marburg? So what study program is unique to Marburg?
Something special for Marburg University is, for example, the Interdisciplinary Center for Near and Middle Eastern Studies. They offer Near and Middle Eastern studies and languages, which are very interesting. And then also Marburg is kind of famous for their life sciences, for example, biomedical science, medicine, dental medicine, pharmaceutical science. And we also have a clinic that's attached to the university and that cooperates with the university on those degrees as well. And then we also have very interesting master's degrees, also very interesting for international students. For example, Peace and Conflict Studies, which is an international master which cooperates with the University of Kent. And then we also have a master's degree in International Criminal Justice, or the master's degree Physics of Green Technologies.
Okay. But as we have that many different programs, how can I choose one? How can I make a decision? Can you help me with that too?
So there are a variety of ways, I would say, to find your perfect degree program or the degree program that's most suitable for you. You could either focus on your career goals and see where you want to go in life career-wise and base your studies on those goals. Or you could also look at your personal interests and see which topics, for example, or which methods of studying spark your curiosity, and then study something based on that. I would advise you to do the latter. If you still need to make a choice between two different degree programs, you could, for example, do one of the online self-assessment tests. One possibility is the point test, which is one that's specifically aimed at international students, and then you could use that test and go to one of the advisory services with the results of that test.
All right, so the point test can help us with finding the right program. Let's see how the point test actually works and what the point test is.
Are you the kind of person that has a lot of interests but aren't quite sure which degree program is right for you? Or have you already decided but want to see what other possibilities are out there? Then come and take the point test. Check out how simple it is. On the following pages, you will be presented with a series of 25 basic questions about your personal interests. For each question, rate your level of interest on a scale from 1 to 10. To get the most helpful results, we recommend that you really consider what you'd like to spend your time doing every day. Not only during your studies, but later in your career as well. As soon as you submit your answers, you'll receive a ranked list of the degree programs that we think might be of interest to you. The higher a program is on the list, the better the fit. Let the top 10 inspire you. Some may come as a surprise, but why not check them out? For more information on a program's content, requirements, and contact address, just click on the one you're interested in. Curious about what your test will reveal? Great! Let's get started.
So now we know what a point test is, and how it works, and how it can help you in your course finding process. But a test is not the only support you can get during this process. If you're thinking about studying at Uni Marburg, you should also check the university homepage. A lot of people have put some work into the homepage of Uni Marburg, and the result is quite impressive. So let's have a closer look on that one and check what's on it and how we can navigate on it. So let's take our device, mine is a laptop today, and we type in uni-marburg.de. Here we go. So it's loading, and here we go. Beautiful. So you see everything is in German. If you're coming from abroad and your German is not the best, the first thing you can do is switching the language of the website from German to English. Let's see where we can do that. It's up here. Here we go. You find it at the blue top bar where it says English. Click on that and English. Here we go. Easier now. Now we can have a closer look on the different elements on the website. At the top, we see the 4 main headliners, which navigate us through the website. There we have studying, we've got research, university, and last but not least, international. I think the name basically speak for themselves. Obviously, if we want to get information about a degree or about, I don't know, studying in general, we just go on studying. If we need information of research, we go on research, and university is for general information or, I don't know, history things. International gives you all the international mobility possibilities you've got. Whether you want to go abroad or you're coming from abroad, international is the one for you. If you click on one of the headlines, you will get directly to each topic. But if you hold the cursor on one of them, let's, I don't know, go on international, for example, the headline will disappear and you will see a sub-menu popping up. It includes more specific topics related to the headline, what makes it much easier for us finding our way through the, I don't know, let's say jungle of information, and we will find the information we really want and can just click on that. On the very top, we also have some useful tools. On the very right side is the search symbol. Next to it is the symbol portals, which includes links to learning platforms which are becoming necessary if you're studying, and also links to the library. And on the left side is the department button. This last one directs you to the different departments of Uni Marburg, like medicine, law, and so many more. We've got a total of 21 different departments, and one of them will now be investigated. We've got a visitor today. Selina's with me. Welcome to our show.
Hello, hello. It's good to be here.
It's a pleasure having you. So, Selina, you want to study biology, right?
Yes, biology it is.
Okay, so let's check out the biology department then. Just take my mouse, go on the website, and I am looking for departments up here. And biology department 17. Let's go on that one. It's loading. Here we go. So each department is a bit differently on the website, but basically the main structure remains the same. The website of the biology department is quite similar to the one of the main university. We've got a main menu there. Let's look for it. Here we go. Main menu with different headlines. For example, we've got department, we've got studying, we've got research and disciplines. And if we hold the cursor now on studying, we see a sub-menu popping up. And this one is divided into bachelor, master's degrees, and as well teaching, so teacher training, and PhD. Okay, so Selina, you already did your bachelor's degree in biology, right?
Yes, right. Now it's time for the next step.
Well, okay, then it's time for the master's degree. Let's click on that. So, any idea what could be interesting for you?
I always like the tiny hidden processes in our body, like the gene mutations or the protein transport.
Okay, cool. So I just open up the submenu master degree. And now let's have a look what we can find here.
Okay, hang on.
Okay, what have we got? Now we see 4 different master degrees with their descriptions. Let's check some of them. Well, maybe biodiversity and conservation. Here is one of them. Maybe that's not one for you. But what about, let's see, molecular and cellular biology? That sounds suitable for me. It says major topics of the molecular and cellular biology master's program are development biology, genetics, microbiology, biochemistry, infection biology, mycology, plant physiology, animal physiology, synthetic biology, animal physiology, oh god, and cellular biology. So that's a lot of information. What do you think?
Sounds like that could be the one for me.
Well, how easy was that? If you click on the program, you get further information about the models, program structure, and so much more.
Thanks, Alex. That's what I'm gonna do.
You're welcome. So there's also a list of all the different research areas with the person who are in charge of that. Just click on disciplines in the main menu. So for example, let's do that. I go on disciplines and we're looking, let's say, cell biology. So for cell biology, it would be Professor Dr. Uwe Meyer. Okay, so Selena, that was a lot of information, but thanks for checking the websites together with me.
You're very welcome.
Infobox.
Well, now we know a little bit more about the different options we've got if we're thinking about studying at Uni Marburg. And slowly we're coming to the end of this episode. To do a little bit of a summary, let's see what we talked about. We talked with Inga of the ZAS or the ZAS about the student service and what we can study at Uni Marburg. Then we covered the point test, and at the end, we also checked the general website and the specific department website. So folks, that was great fun, hey? I hope I could help you a little bit with finding the right program, and I hope to see you guys all soon at Uni Marburg. Thanks for listening, guys, and goodbye.
This has been another episode of We Take You Places, the podcast for international students at the University of Marburg. For more episodes, videos, and much more, check out our university website at www.uni-marburg.de. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.